When I decided that I wanted to have a procedure done, I really just looked at reviews. I wanted somebody that would do a really good job. I was really worried about the quality, and so I looked at reviews, I looked at pictures online and these testimonials, which is part of the reason I decided to do one. And I picked Georgia Institute for Plastic Surgery. And then I was looking at all the doctors, and Dr. Dascombe was highly, recommended as far as the reviews went. And then my husband also had a connection with him, and that's how I chose to see him. And I met him for the first time at my, initial visit, and I just was really impressed. The biggest difference in the two places I went was the overall service and staff. I think both doctors were good, but in the first one, I felt like I was pulling teeth to get an appointment to have my questions answered, and to be perfectly honest, wasn't as impressed with the pictures they showed me of befores and afters. But that's when I went on my search and decided this was really important, and I wanted to find something I was very comfortable with. And from the beginning here, the people were just wonderful. The results I've had have given me a confidence, even more than I expected. And I think that's the biggest difference, because it's impacted everything I do, both with my relationships with other people. How I feel about myself is such a huge part of that. Just for example, we spend a lot of time on the water in the summer and at the pool, and I realized that this past summer was the first time in my memory that I was not self-conscious in any way, and that just hasn't happened, so just confidence and a comfort level with myself that I really didn't have before. We've always gone to galas and events where I felt like the mother of four, and I don't feel like that anymore, which is just fun. It's fun to go shopping, and I do think that other people, not everyone knows, because my weight loss was at the same time or just before, and they'll just think, oh, you're still losing weight, you've lost more weight. But I do think in the way I carry myself, people can tell. At least, even more importantly, I know. I can tell. It just gives me a confidence walking into a room, dealing with people, and I've spent a lot of my life taking care of other people, and this was a big deal. It was a big deal to take the time for doing it. It was a big deal financially, and just to say, this is about me, I'm gonna do this for me, was a little bit unusual from my personality, a little bit stepping out for me. And they've all mentioned how proud they are of me that I've done it. I would always recommend him. The service I got here from him personally was amazing, because he personally calls after your procedure, and he called the person that was taking care of me, even when I wasn't up to being on the phone, and then later called me. He encouraged me to come in if I had any question or concern, and they never made me feel like, even when it was nothing, they never made me feel bad about that. Just there's a comfort level with that you can't replace, and he just respected me and I knew what was going on with my body, and he listened to me about that. I really appreciated that.